You do both. Okay. Call this Kankakee Valley School Board meeting silent meditation. Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No public comment. So, Mr. Street, it's yours.
Very good.
Oh, mission statement first.
Do that.
Katie, please.
Yep. Our mission is to guide students to become informed, engaged citizens and curious lifelong learners.
Very good. We will move to the minutes and claims. We recommend your approval of the minutes from January 12th, 2026, the board meeting, as well as the executive session. So moved. Second.
Jeff, Bill, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd ask for your approval on the corporation claims and payroll in the amount of $1,691,042.31.
So moved. Second.
Katie, Jill, all in favor? 6-0.
Under report items, we'd like to congratulate the Kankakee Valley Lady Cougars on being the 2026 Northwest Crossroads Conference Girls Basketball Champions. Sectional play will start very soon. Also, the Indiana Department of Education Form 9 for the corporation for the months of July through December has been accepted by the Indiana Department of Education, as well as the building ECA SA5 reports dealing with the extracurricular accounts have also been completed. If you'd like to look at those, you could, they're on the back counter for your review if you'd like to see those. Moving to employment actions. Under retirements, we have none. Resignations, we'd ask that you accept the resignation of Mr. Kirk Kennedy as varsity head football coach.
So moved.
Second.
Jill, Jeff,
Mhm.
all in favor? 6-0.
We'd ask that you accept the leave request as listed.
So moved.
Second.
Katie, Bill, all in favor? 6-0.
Under extracurriculars, we'd recommend you approve the ECA recommendations. So moved. Second.
Dan, Jeff, all in favor? 6-0.
Employment, we have no certified, classified, or transfers. We have no old business, but moving to new business, we'd ask that you accept the donations and grants given to support of KV students.
So moved. Second.
Jill, Katie, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd recommend your approval from Barton Velma Architects and Engineers to award the high school HVAC and controls project base bid to Circle R Mechanical.
So move. Second.
Dan, or Bill, Dan,
Mhm.
okay. All in favor? 6-0.
We'd recommend to renew the Molinar Supreme annual contract to maintain weed control in our sports fields and complex.
So move. Second.
Jeff, Bill, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd recommend you approve resolution 2026-2 to make certain increases and reductions of appropriations within the 2025 Education and Operations Fund. This is done annually as we finish the year.
So moved.
Second.
Katie, Jeff, all in favor? 6-0.
Ask for your approval for resolution 2026-3 It's an update to the reasonable bid practices and submission requirements for submitting bids to perform construction work.
So move.
Second.
Bill, Jill, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd ask for your approval for the school resource officer agreement between Kankakee Valley School Corporation and the Jasper County Sheriff's Department. This is an update to our previous agreement.
So move. Second.
Bev, Dan, all in favor? 6-0.
Under use of school facilities, we would recommend your approval of the list of use of school facilities request.
So moved.
Second.
Katie, Bill, all in favor? 6-0.
Under professional leaves, we'd recommend your approval for the professional leaves requested.
So moved.
Second.
Jill, Katie, all in favor? 6-0.
Those are all the items that we have for our regular school board meeting.
Motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Jeff,
Second.
Katie,
All in favor.
5:36. Oh, all in favor, sorry. All 5:36.
Good. Get that out of the way.
Sure.
Are we going yet? Okay.
On Friday, I met with the two elementary principals, Shannon and Omi, to try to streamline kindergarten registration. In the past, parents have had to come 2 days, one to register and then another day for the evaluation. We'd like to, looks like we're going to move it all for the intent to enroll would be online. They would pick a time on there online. And then they would, when they do the evaluation, which we have on the dates here, then they would bring their paperwork to us. Hopefully it's just one day that parents would send it to. We're just kind of working some things out and we'll go from there, but that looks like it's the plan.
Mike, with that, when, like, if somebody comes, when they come in and do that, do you tell them that they still have to register for school?
They would need to register in the summertime.
Yeah, in the summer, this is not registration.
This is pre-registration.
Yeah, do they know that ahead of time?
Well, it's stated on all
Oh, okay.
documents that it's pre-registration.
Okay,
So, but a lot of people still get it confused.
that's what I had heard.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I'm already registered because they went to this. Well, you're not actually registered. They're just,
Right.
you got everything written down for them, but
Right.
not actually registered.
That's the principals to stress that.
Yeah, there's a meeting that during the evaluation, it'll take about 10 minutes to get some of the documents that we need. And then there's about 20 minutes where David and Tracy will meet with the parents and talk to them. It'll be in groups of 5. They have 5 stations. So there'll be 5 sets of parents about every half hour coming in and 5 kids being evaluated. So we can stress to them,
Okay.
talk about that.
We're in work sessions. Yep. So that's something that you as the board had asked us to look into before, so
Okay.
hopefully we're moving that direction. Anything else to that?
No, that's it.
Okay. Chris, under finance, you have some updates for us with roof and water hookup?
Couple things that are real fixed. These are for
I'm assuming.
Demont Elementary and for the high school west of Phoenix. Well, there'll be a bid opening tomorrow on those projects. So far, it looks like there has been quite a bit of interest from contractors on there, which is good for us. So we're rising that way. Middle school and intermediate school hookup to the water line that's existing on this property will be coming up soon. Just to give you a heads up on that.
Very good. Also, under other items, I did meet with a gentleman today, Jacob, who does videos. So I was able to meet with him and talk with him. And we brainstormed a few items. He's gonna next couple of weeks, maybe later this week, he's gonna give me a proposal on things. So we're kind of looking at one possible video to advertise our full corporation. Just kind of show the schools and highlight those, and then looking at individual videos for the different buildings, possibly having a principal say some things, kids in action, teachers in action. Then at the high school, maybe bring more attention to some of the individual programs that we have. So he was very excited about that. Thanks for the lead. And I think he'll do a wonderful job of things. So we reminisced about handing him his diploma on stage in 2020 in the parking lot and then his time at Ball State as well. But we're moving forward on that. So, and Mike had mentioned the registration dates, the suggested screening days and times. So that's really all the items that we have for work session, unless you have something, or we'll just move into our Board of Finance meeting.
Good.
So Tim, you
Do I need to read the whole paragraph?
we'll just you like to call the meeting to order,
Okay.
Board of Finance.
Okay, call this meeting to order of Board of Finance. And we can just, there's nobody for public participation and Motion to appoint Mr. Downstreet as a temporary chairperson for the elections of the Board of Finance.
So moved.
Second.
Jeff, Katie, all in favor? 6-0.
Okay, and well, at this time we'll accept nominations for the 2026 Board of Finance officers, someone for the president and someone for the secretary.
I'll nominate Tim as president, Katie as secretary.
Very good.
I move to close nominations for the Board of Finance officers.
A second,
Second.
Dan? Bill?
Bill.
Thank you.
Bill.
So those in favor? 6-0. Very good. Close those. Motion to elect Tim as president and Katie as secretary. We have a motion.
So moved.
Jeff? Second,
Second.
Bill? Those in favor? 6-0. This time we'll turn it over to you, Tim. You have Chris talk about give us an update on the bylaws and policies of Board Policy 6144, our investment income.
So policy 6141, investment income, the school board authorizes the treasurer to make investments of available money from the several funds of the school corporation and bonds, bills, notes of the United States, obligations, the principal of interest, which are fully guaranteed by the United States, or obligations of the state. Part B could be in certificates of deposit issued by financial institutions organized and authorized to operate in the state of Indiana. The purpose of the investments is to maximize the returns of the corporation's excess cash balances, consistent with safety of those monies and with the desired liquidity of the investments. All investments must mature or be redeemable within 2 years of the date of purchase and not to exceed 2 years in length. An obligation when received by the treasurer shall be deposited within the trust company having the deposited of the money of particular fund which the obligation was purchased. So you have been given a investment report that we give you each year. Our investments, we use an investment bank, which provides us with a high yield savings account. Trust Indiana is the state investment pool, and that's where the majority of our interest comes from. The liquidity of Trust Indiana also is very good for us. Just like we're doing right now with our construction money, we can leave money in there until the day that it's needed, and I can have it. It'll be the next day. I can have the money. So we don't have money tied up for 2 years or a year. So it's gaining interest all along. The rates on Trust Indiana last year, we had over the course of the year, the average was 4.2%. Right now it's at 3.65%, which is higher than most CDs that I'm seeing. I checked today. And that with the liquidity, I think the state investment pool is working very well for us and has over the past few years. Any questions about the investment report?
Under new business, then, we recommend your approval of the 2025 investment report as submitted by Mr. Ritchie, the treasurer.
So moved.
Second.
Joel and Jeff,
Mhm.
I do this, right?
Yes, sir.
All in favor? 6-0.
B, we'd ask for your approval to designate the depositories for the school corporation as listed.
So moved.
Second.
Katie, Bill, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd ask for your approval for the following digital payment applications for the online payment of school fees and services, which is an Event Link and eFunds for schools.
So moved. Second.
Bill, Jeff, all in favor? 6-0.
We'd ask for your approval of the cancellation of outstanding checks written before January 1st, 2024, totaling $4,745.20.
So moved.
Second.
Katie, Jill, all in favor? 6-0.
Those are all the items that we have under new business. Annually, we are for code to review the Kankakee Valley School Corporation financial condition. I'll say every month you receive an update on our balances in all of our funds. The information that I'm going to share is on the DUAB, DUAB website from the state of Indiana, which is where the information is to be from. The data that we are sharing is based upon 2024 because 2025 was just submitted. So our first is the discussion or information shared is our average daily membership, ADM. So our 2025 ADM was 2,976 students. We do have count day coming up here in the month of February. And as discussed with our ADM in the past, is that we are having less students enroll in kindergarten, which has been a trend across rural areas. Our second area is the fund balances, the actual, based upon the DUAB information, the school corporation increased the total fund balances from 2023 to 2024 by approximately $500,000. In the education fund, this was an increase of approximately $1.2 million from 2003 to 2024. In the operations fund, there was a decrease of approximately a little over $1.3 million from 2023. A couple of items to note with that is that in 2023, the LIT, the local income tax, was transferred from a separate fund into the operations fund. And then there was also a significant late property tax payment. So because of those two items, it changed the 2023 balance and then lowered to 2024. I think the rainy day fund ending balance was $4,261,017 in 2024. It's important to note that that balance has been the same in 22 and 23. You have chosen not to put money into rainy day, but using that the operations fund. Annual deficit or surplus, we have a $437,820 in deficit surplus in 24. The 2024 revenue was slightly approximately 50.8 million, and the total expenditures was 49.7 million. So pretty close to about the same, pretty much a break even. The education fund had revenue of 26.7 million with 24.9 in expenditures. In the operations fund, revenue was 10 million, and we spent 13 million. This had a $1.3 million deficit. We spent more in building upkeep, and we knew that. We discussed the bleachers in the gym floor, and several other items that we had planned for. The fund balance as a percentage of operations, basically this is a percentage to tell us if money stopped coming in the education fund or the operations fund, what's our sustainability. So at the end of 2024, the education fund had a balance of 13.8 million and expenditures were 24.9. That provides a 55.6% sustainability. So we could go approximately 6 months, half a year, if we making it on our cash balance. In 2023, that number was 55.2, and in 22, it's 51. So we've been in the 50% range for the last 3 years. In the operations fund, we have a balance of 12.4 million and expenditures of 13.2, which provides a 93.7%, which we knew our expenses were going to be more, but we can sustain that over time. Revenue types, we give a history or a breakdown of revenue. So our federal funding is 2.1 million, state revenue is 27.1 million. Debt is 3.2. Other local revenue is approximately 3. Local tax revenue is 15 million. And federal stimulus, 176,000. And granted, we received a lot of money during the COVID time. We also give a cash balance with our lunch fund. So it's been 1.4 million, which is an increase, a little bit of an increase from last year. The education fund is approximately the same amount, a little from 23 to 24. Operations fund is about the same, and our referendum fund, which is basically to pay off the middle school, is what we need in the referendum fund to simply pay our debt service for the middle school. And once again, all this data is based upon 2024, because that's what is in the DUAB website by the state of Indiana. So is there any specific questions about this? It was provided to you earlier as well. And every month you get a financial report to see where we are. So we hope that you are very informed about our finances every month. So very good. Well, those are all the items that we have for our Board of Finance meeting.
Motion for adjournment,
So moved.
Jeff
Second.
and Jill, all in favor? 6-0.
Time 5:58. Very good.